BTS News Today.in The South Korean entertainment world that is always full of surprises. Nothing is able to shake the hearts of fans like an emotional moment between the members of BTS. Today, the news that grabbed the world's attention came from two figures who never fail to make the army touched: Park Jimin and Jungkook. An incident recorded in an exclusive video shows the moment when Jimin suddenly cries when Jungkook speaks. The seemingly simple moment turned out to have surprising facts behind it, and the fans were confused, sad, and moved at the same time. This incident occurred during a closed-door event involving BTS members who are currently serving their mandatory military service. Despite the obligations of the state, the close ties and bonds between the members are still evident. Some Korean media reported that the event was part of a personal documentary tape that will later be shared with fans when all members have completed their military service. However, one short clip managed to leak onto the internet and instantly went viral in a matter of hours. The clip shows Jungkook speaking in a calm voice, his expression soft, yet full of meaning. He spoke to the members, but the camera's focus was on Jimin, who looked down, trying to hold back his tears. However, less than a minute later, Jimin could no longer hide his emotions. Her tears flowed profusely. He wiped his face repeatedly while listening to Jungkook's voice. Everyone who saw that moment wondered, what did Jungkook really say? What made Jimin, who was known to be strong and affectionate, finally unable to hold back the tears? After the footage went viral, ARMY fans around the world began flooding social media with theories, sympathies, and support. Many have realized that the moment is not just an ordinary expression of feelings. There are burdens, there are memories, and there is such a deep brotherly love behind Jungkook's words. According to a source close to Big Hit Entertainment, the words spoken by Jungkook at the time were the result of his own emotional struggles. He is not only speaking as the youngest member, but as a brother who has been through so much with Jimin. Hyung, I never said this before because I was afraid that you were taking on too much on your own, but you've always been the one to keep me on my feet when I wanted to give up. Without you, I probably wouldn't be as strong as I am now, Jungkook said in a clip later translated by several ARMY international accounts. It was enough to shake the heart of anyone who heard it. But for Jimin, who has been quietly shouldering the emotional burden of being one of the balancing figures in the group, those words came like a crushing blow that evoked all sorts of memories from the struggling days of his trainee days, to the moments when he had to comfort the other struggling members, including Jungkook. Many do not know that for many years, Jimin was the one who most often paid attention to Jungkook secretly. He is not only Hyung, but also a protector, emotional mentor, and a person who always makes sure Jungkook is not alone. When Jungkook faces the pressure of being a magne with a huge popularity burden, Jimin is the only one who is always present with warm words and silent hugs. However, Jimin never asked for anything in return. He only hopes that Jungkook grows up to be a strong and happy person. Now, hearing that all those efforts and love were acknowledged and reciprocated with sincere words from Jungkook, Jimin's feelings explode. The tears were not just tears of sadness, but tears of release, recognition, and gratitude. He finally knew that all he had given was not in vain. Jungkook remembers everything he felt. Not only that, this incident also revealed another side of their relationship that has rarely been shown in depth to the public. The relationship between Taekook, Taehyung, and Jungkook, and Jungkook, Jimin, and Jungkook has always been a highlight for fans, but in this moment, all the popular narratives seem to melt and change into something more real. genuine affection born of mutual trust, mutual care, and mutual respect. After the video went viral, the names Jimin and Jungkook went viral in more than 60 countries. Many fans wrote down their personal stories feeling inspired by the moment. I cried with Jimin. It was like seeing two brothers finally talking heart to heart after so many years, wrote an army from Brazil. They've been through a lot together. Seeing Jungkook say that made me realize how deep their relationship is, another commented from Japan. Furthermore, this incident even attracted international media attention. Some pop culture journalists have cited the emotional intimacy between BTS members as one of the main forces that kept them at the peak of popularity for more than a decade. BTS doesn't just offer music, they bring real human stories to the world. And today, Jimin and Jungkook showed how strong that bond is, a British music portal wrote. This incident also rekindled a debate among fans about the importance of idols' emotional health. Many appreciated how Jungkook and Jimin are now more open about their feelings. In the past, K-pop idols often hid their feelings for the sake of maintaining their image or due to industry pressure. But BTS, from the beginning, has broken that tradition by showing their human side. And this time, Jimin's cry was a symbol of strength, not weakness. Meanwhile, an inside source said that after that moment, all the members present also gave a hug to Jimin. Even RM, known as a quiet leader, reportedly shed tears. We all know that Jungkook and Jimin have a deep connection, but when you hear those words coming straight out of Jungkook's mouth, it feels like we're all in for a hug, one of the staff members said. The reaction of the members was no less touching. Taeyong reportedly held Jimin's hand and looked at him with support, while Jin, despite being on duty at a different location, sent Jimin a short message through the staff, containing words of encouragement. "We are with you, Chim Chim," the message reads. The army also took action in solidarity by creating hashtags #ThankYouJimin and #WeLoveYouJungkook. Thousands of messages of love and appreciation flooded social media, not only from ordinary fans, but also from fellow artists and public figures who felt touched by the moment. Some even sent flowers and letters to HYB's office as a form of love for Jimin and Jungkook. Even more touching, many soldiers say that they also learned to be more open with their loved ones. Some said it was the first time they had expressed gratitude to their brother after being inspired by Jungkook. Some also say that they finally contacted old friends who once helped them through a difficult period. Now, after this event, many have speculated that the BTS documentary in the process of filming will be the most emotional and memorable work in the group's history. If even a small cut can make the world cry, imagine what will happen when their full story goes live. But most important of all is the universal message that emerges from Jimin's tears and Jungkook's words. That's sincere. Unspoken love still has the power to heal, strengthen, and unite. BTS once again proved that they are not just another idol group. They are a running story of life, and each of their moments is a lesson of humanity, compassion, and the courage to feel. Jimin, in a closed-door interview conducted a few days after the incident, was asked about his crying. She smiled and said, "I'm not ashamed to cry. Those were happy tears. Because I know, all this time, I wasn't alone." The sentence, although simple, touches the heart of whoever hears it.